Okay, so after working on this for a while and not having any real results, I finally have some. For one, I'm especially grateful to work for letting me use this old, what is this? It's an OTC breakout box. So it allows you to do easy diagnostic checks on your wiring harness. Without this thing, I would have been lost a long time ago. So this is the 460. It is supercharged. It also has been converted to mass airflow, and that's where I think my issue finally lies. So right now we're going to do a simple test on what kind of continuity we have, right? We want to make sure that we have one power, or that we have specific power from the vehicle going to the sensor, that we also have a power ground, that we have a mass airflow return or a signal return, and we also have a mass airflow signal power, or just signal line, if you want to call it that. This is our little pigtail, right? This is a Ford OEM sensor, not OEM to 96, but an OEM sensor from like a 2000, don't quote me on that one. Anyway, we're looking in this harness. We're going to start on the left over here on this squared edge and then work our way across the plug. Number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll kind of go from there, right? So the first thing is I've drawn it out here and the corresponding pins in the breakout box to find, that we have continuity, that there's no damaging in the harness. And so number 1 with pin 37, that's what we're on, 37, should be vehicle power. I wish I had 3 hands to do this, but we're going to try the best we can. So I'm going to take my glorified checking tool here. We're going to not break this off, maybe, come on. It's much harder to do it with one hand. Hold on a sec. There. Watch the meter, and if the wiring's good, we're going to plug into number 1 on the harness, which I can't really show you here, but number 1 should give us power. Oh, helps if 37's in. Make sure that's correct. So we have continuity on number 37. In fact, I wish you could see this better. If we switch now to number 40, that should be our power ground, right? There's number 40. We're going to check the second plug from the left or the top of your screen. That one should be our ground, right? And if it is, then the meter should show it. Which there we have continuity all the way through, so that means our wiring is good on number 40. The next one we're looking at should be number 9, right? Our mass airflow signal return or return. So we'll go to number 9 on the board. Right? And now we're going to plug into number 9, which, mass airflow return, which is number 3, third from the top. So that should give us, that should show continuity there for signal return, which, as you see in the meter, we've got it there. And finally, according to our diagram and information that we have, number 50 should be mass airflow positive or power. So we're going to switch again to the number 50 here on the board. We're going to plug into number 4 on the plug. That's again counting 4 holes down from the top here, or 3 from the bottom. We should see the meter move one last time. assuming I'm in it right. Hold on. Strange. Number 50. That might indicate a problem. There it is. And we have signal through mass airflow positive. Now there's a couple more checks I have to do on this. I need to make sure that with the key on engine off test that I have 12 volts at number 1 when I plug it all back together. Or that I have 12 volts across number 1 and 2 in the plug, in the mass airflow plug. And then if I go from number 4, no, I can only do that if it's operating and running, which in this case it's not. Anyway, hope that helps you out. There again, oh, and with this breakout box, to test continuity, you have to make sure that you disconnect the computer from the harness. Because if you test it with the computer plugged up, you might be getting false continuity through the computer itself and not strictly just through the specific wiring that you're checking. Hope this helps. Great system. If you have a chance to get one of these universal breakout boxes, this thing's good for not only EEC4s for Fords and the 60-pin computers, but also for GMs, for Chevs, and their systems as well. There you have it.